strawberries dipped in chocolate that he'd made by hand from a fucking cocoa forest that he'd planted for me many years before because he knew I was coming. But then he got a virus and it turned him into an fucker. That's basically what happened. Is your water lot too high? No, I just need to put this last tile in. So that's what happened. That's the story of Mex. That's the old story of old Mexy McBastard. I've not got access to any oil. We'll use petroleum. Why not? How hot's the petroleum? 50 degrees. Perfect. Salt water and petroleum. That's going to look interesting. Very interesting. Tubes are online. Well, some of them are. I just need to get the other end done now. Then we're done. The reason I'm kind of insistent on the tubes, by the way, is because I think we're going to have two separate areas here. This side and this side. Both of which will have like a little mini base in there. And then we'll have a load of batteries. And it'll be the same over here. So it'll be a load of batteries over here. A little mini base. Tube access. Loads of batteries over here. Mini base. Tube access. That's what I'm going to go for. That's why I've not fully extended this yet. Should be good. Can you show what other tubes working on in the daily reports? Probably a bit of all sorts. There'll be power gen, sweeping, all sorts of stuff. So, there you go. Pondering, 16%, everyone. Launch ready game. 16% of their day is spent going like this. Ranching's 5%. I knew ranching was going to be up there. Generate power, manual gens at the bottom are going to be clunking on that a little bit. Cooking, fabricating, building, yeah, very little. Just lots of all sorts, really. Power supply, fabricating, storing. See how high you can get there pondering. I bet we've had higher than that. 14, 19 is pretty rough. 15, 14, 15, 11. Oh, wait. On that one, it was only 10%. Yeah. It's not good, though, is it? Ponder lag. It's going to be way higher at 3 times speed, yeah. Right, then. Quickly get me some petroleum, please. I don't want to look away from this. We'll just put a full bottle in here. I'm not gonna want to move this, I don't think, once it's in. Come on. Give me that petroleum. Oh shit, and I still need to deal with this. Because otherwise this is going to back up in a minute. Once this tank's full, we're boned, so I don't want to waste this wetter. Come on guys, let's brainstorm. 25-degree water, what can we do with it? Delicious, sexy. 25, 24-degree water. 24.5, yeah. What can we do with that? What's a good use for it? In the immediate. In what I've got in my base right now. I don't really need any more cooling anywhere. Everywhere's pretty chill, as far as I can tell. Sleet wheat farm. Too warm for sleet wheat. We could put it through an aqua tuner and then it'd be still too warm. I don't think I want a sleet wheat farm, to be honest, mate. Takes materials that I can't be asked messing about with. We probably still have a bit of sleet wheat as well. Yeah, we've got a few grains left. We've not really been harvesting it all that thoroughly. You know, we've got 234 grains. Yeah, there's loads of sleet wheat kicking around. We don't need it. They fucked sleet wheat when they messed with it. Make a tank and store it for backup cooling. That's not a bad idea. Oh, I've nipped out some pipes up here, didn't I? It's not a bad idea, but where would we make a 24-degree tank? Over here? No, I want to leave this space. No, I could do it here, I guess. But then we'd need another tank for symmetry. What would that be? Could do another tank here. You might be on something there. That might be a good shout. Store it for now. Magma tank for nature balance. We could do a magma tank. Okay. So it'll be one of these style, won't it? Let's do another one of these. So how wide are these? I forget. 13. Do we want to line it up with this or with this? Want to line it up with the wall of the base. And that leaves 6 between here. That'll look weird. I think down there. I think down here as well. Alright, this is what we'll do then. We'll bang in a quick tank. Here. Let's get all you dug out. That seems big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, get this done as a priority right now. Yeah, they fucked with Sleep Wheat, unfortunately, a little bit too much, so I rarely use it anymore. I certainly don't grow it. I'll get it out from the wild, but I'm not going to grow it, for the most part. Just seems a waste of materials, waste of time. I know there's probably some people out there that are trying to min-max, you know, the food and get the perfect amount of Sleep Wheat for their base and blah blah blah, but not all that arsed, honestly. Why have they not built this? We've been experiencing this a lot recently. Like, things that just don't ever get built. They'll deliver the materials and then never build it. I don't know why. We had it in the oil biome, we've had it a few times. For fuck's sake, this is still going. This is fine. It's only a little bit of juke power, it's fine. They've got what it takes. And it's a stopgap on their way to doing some sweeping down here. That's all it is. Here's the pondering leg. It's like the jobs are assigned one at a time. That's what that struck me as then. Like, 8 dupes jumped off here, and then they all went, there's my job, there's my job, there's my job, one after another. Maybe we've cracked it, maybe that's the problem. It only assigns one job at a time. It can't, like, just do it. You know? Shia LaBeouf style. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe we cracked it. Maybe Clay will hire us and employ us to fix their shit. Maybe, maybe. Maybe, baby. Hey, wait, that's not a lake of CO2. We're working on it. We're working on it. It's not finished yet. There's more stuff to come. At the moment, we're sleeting into the lake, which helps with the initial cooling stage. Once it's a bigger pool of liquid, it'll all be fine. We're doing it as a feature. It's going to be lovely. I'm being incredibly lazy about this. I should have built this top layer first, really. Let's see if we can get some of that done before building this stuff. Get rid of all this gubbins and crap that's around here as well. gubbins and crap. For burgers, though. I know, but you can get wild sleet wheat to get you enough for burgers. I mean, it is doable. I've not really been focused on harvesting what's been out in the wild because I've been too busy doing stupidly high priority CO2 lakes and stuff. But, you know, you can definitely get enough just from wild crops, for sure. Yeah, I normally do these 3 high, that's why it's weirding me out. I normally don't have this 4th tile. So it's slipping me up a little bit. Let's rip you out. Go, go, go. Oh, the lag. No, that's not what I wanted. You can sit there, I'll nip this pipe out, we'll come down here. So that can bridge in as a priority, and then it'll bypass and go down this way. That'll be fine. Not going to be pretty, this. That's what we're going to have to do. Right. Got 2 bridges here now. You there. Get out of here. Right then, so you are coming from there. You are going through there. Still can't get over it nicely. My bridging over pipes logic is fucked at the minute. I really can't figure stuff out. I keep looking at it like... I'm tempted to just do a fucking bend. But I know I can bridge over there if I do a bridge here. But then I still get stuck. My brain can't handle it anymore. I think I'm trying to cross too many pipes. We'll just do a little dog leg. It's gonna be easy that way. Dog leg, Bridge. Plumbing. Bridge. Bridge. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. Right, so you're going to hop down there somewhere, I think. I think this is a saltwater pipe that I'm currently putting a bridge in. Don't think we'll need that pipe ultimately. Oh, come on, game. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I'm going to get some tubes stuck a little bit here, but that's fine. Alright then, let's get you put in here. I would have dropped some water down there then, but it seems it was mostly up here. That's okay. Let's just quickly nip this piece of pipe out. Once we get the opportunity, you can get to there, you can get to there. So water will come down here, it'll hit this bridge and go into this tank first. If this tank's full, it will bypass to here, it'll hop over here, go down here, and then we'll end up in here. Yeah? Once you have the CO2 lake, can you make an extra area on the top that's a park with a mesh tile floor? Liquid lock the park with a different fancy liquid. On top of the CO2, you mean? You want a park up there now? What the hell? What has this come to? What is this? Inside the box, it should be a nature reserve. The liquid lake should be a nature reserve. Okay. Okay. Probably going to just build some mesh tiles across here to bridge this gap. Don't know what we'll end up doing with this space, nor if I've laid this out properly. Let me just figure that out actually. Yeah. We'll do the liquid on that side. And then we should have, how many tiles over here? Like 7? 7. That doesn't feel right to me. 7. Oh.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Jesus.
There is no rush, just don't forget about it. You can prioritize other things.
Fuck. I made everything out of lead. Right, let me read that a second. Let me just gold. So, once you have the CO2 lake, can you make an area on the top that's a park with a mesh tile floor, liquid lock the park with a different fancy liquid? On the top that's a park. As in the CO2 room. I mean, thank you very much for the bits. That's an awful lot of bits, mate. Thank you. So I made a lake was about to close it before some of the drops in it. My tube sort of turns piston in it before I could. That sounds like honey. That sounds a lot like honey. Yeah, I said I just want the area a nature reserve. I'm just trying to understand what you mean. So inside the box, it should be a nature reserve. Up here, you mean? It's like do a mesh tile floor up here. The tubes can walk into. What could we grow in there that can survive? It'd have to be like a Wheezewort nature reserve and a carbon dioxide pit. Is it impossible? If I made ice tiles in here, oh, it'd be a lot of work, but I could make ice tiles in here, get pips to plant wheezeworts, maybe that would count towards the wild crops, then it'd be a nature reserve. Could liquid lock the wall here and here, just with some ethanol or something, then we can get in and out. It'd be a lot of work. But CO2, minus 50, wheezeworts would probably grow, wouldn't they, Mex? Minus 50. No, not sleet wheat, wheezeworts. How's it going and what are you working on? We're just tidying up a few things in the base at the minute. We're just trying to build another overpressurized liquid tank this very second, so that we can store some excess water that we need to deal with. So at the moment that is what we're doing. And then we're going to be trying to get up to space. That's the plan. I've said this the last like 4 streams, but we really need to now, and I need the resources. How are you today, bad boy? Since we can nature reserve with sleet wheat, making it on lanterns at pain. Yeah, I don't think it'd work with sleet wheat. I think sleet wheat too cold would stifle dye. Wheezeworts might, but I don't know if they can even count towards a reserve. Why do you need to do that? Because to be a nature reserve, it needs wild crops. It needs wild plants, you see. So, nature reserve, where are we? Nature reserve needs a park sign and at least 4 wild plants. That's all I can really think of. Never mind, just take the bits. I'm really tired. Oh, well, thank you, buddy. Jesus. You didn't have to give me the bits for that. I mean, I'll take a suggestion, don't get me wrong. Alright, this is now backed up. We must be quick. Right, plumbing. Pump. Let's get a pump in here. Let's. Sorry, a bottle empty. Alright, guys. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Wetter. Wetter. I'm trying my best, alright? We've had many distractions. We've had many little projects that have been distractions. And you forget, we've been slowed down in this one hugely by the fact that I don't have enough power. Like, I can't rush to space in this one like we would have previously, because normally what I would have done was rush to space, done a temporary, like, run a heavy watt wire all the way to space, and used my base power to get me going in space. I don't have that luxury. I can't go and make liquid oxygen or liquid hydrogen right now. I don't have the power for it. We don't have enough power gen. Like, no natural gas, tricky. I don't say this lightly. It's definitely slowed me down a lot. So there's many other infrastructures I need to set up first. Consider it a challenge, alright? That's just how it is. I really wish I could just fly up there, get my solar online, and never worry about it again, but I can't. Prior, how are you, buddy? Right, you're well, thank you. Nice, glad to hear it, bad boy. Plants don't have to be growing, though, do they? To count. They can be stifled, I think. It can be stifled. Ah, shit. Read up. Oh, just finished the carpet for the most impossible and fussy person. Ah, shit. Well, I know how you're feeling right now. Furious and exhausted. Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Did you start scanners at least yet? We don't need to start scanners. There's no build-up for scanners. I'll do it all in one fell swoop, Grim. Listen, it'll all come together, don't worry. I'm just currently trying to deal with a little problem in the base that's way more important than fanning about in space at the moment. Because if my water backs up here, which it's currently doing, then this water's going to circulate until it gets too hot, which I don't want. So, don't panic. It's fine. It's just another one of those little side jobs you have to do, alright? That's what this game is built around. If we just went, right, this is all I'm going to do for the entire game, I'm not going to look at anything else, your base will fall apart. We need to do things, you know? Like, that fucking blinkered stuff is what we did last night when we were tired at 2 in the morning. And that's why we ended up with a Priority 9 manual generator CO2 making room. Which is not the best. It's not the best. And this is causing me a future problem. I need that to go on record. This is going to be a problem. sake. I don't know why I do this to myself. I don't know why I let you bully me, bully me into deviating from my plan. But I'm glad that I do. That's a future life problem, exactly. And as we've been over before, future life is a lovely guy. Present day life, bit of a prick. Past tense life, I mean, he is the biggest dickhead of them all. Present's not so bad. Present at least identifies that this is going to be a problem, but we'll fix it in the future. Past tense life, he's had all the fucking fun. I mean, we've been over this before. It's just how it is. Right, I still don't have access to oil. Where are my bottle emptiers for oil? Oh, they were like over here for ages, weren't they? We've still got some petroleum. I could use ethanol. Yeah, let's use ethanol. It's going to be cold anyway. It's going to be cold and it's going to look nice. We'll use ethanol in water. Or we could use salt water. Because salt water sinks below clean water. No, we'll use ethanol. What you doing? Building a little tank here, a little overpressurized tank. We've got a lot of 24-degree spare water at the minute, and I don't want it to go to waste, so we're just building a little quick tank. A little quick boy. All this can be built. I can reach that. I can reach that. Can't reach that. Go, go, go. Priority now. Priority now. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm literally just going to have... Oh. Perfect. I'm literally just going to have a vent coming in and some pipes going out. I'm not going to do anything fancy with, like, feeding this into one of the pumps to ease the pump's time and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that. It's confirmed then, the beard gives wisdom. Think of another contraption to build. Alright, mate. Alright, I like these little contraption challenges, they're good. The mother-in-law, so if it wasn't done right, I'd never hear the end of it. Fair enough. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright then, let's start sweeping this crap out as well. The mother-in-law. Alright. Oh, I've had some waterfall in here. That sucks. Alright, so it's happening. My water's backing up. Must be fast. Alright, we'll get one more bottle of ethanol and that'll do. Come on. Priority now. Jupes, dinner time! I'm putting more than one vent in the overpressure tank, so the problem just like this. I know it's a totally different liquid though, Grim. Sorry, it needs to be in its own tank because basically what it is, I've got two tanks. I've got a cold water tank. I've got a hot water tank. This is kind of too cold to just waste by pumping it into the hot water tank, but not cold enough to go back into the cold water tank. This is medium wetter. Wait, what's this? Make me feel good. I'm working out quantitative risks at the moment and my brain is quit. Quantitative risks? As in the smallest possible risk that you can work with? Is that what we're talking about? The smallest possible risk to get a job done. Is that what we're talking about? Is that what a quantitative risk is? I've never heard that term before. Have you ever filled to a tank in completely insane pressures and cracking it open just for giggles? We did it a couple of streams back, Terra. We had a problem in one of our tanks. I think one of my pumps had overheated or something. Probably going back about 5 or 6 streams now. So we cracked into this hot tank and it just exploded. It just exploded. Flooded all of this. 10 FPS gameplay. Darius, you're not wrong, mate. Welcome to Oni late game. Welcome to Oni late game in a big boy base. It's a big boy. This is what happens. That's why we stay zoomed in like this. Trying to get just one job at a time done. Alright. So yeah, 2 bottles of this should be fine. Get that out of there. Deconstruct that. How's the CO2 pool going? It's going. It's going. If you zoom in on space, it runs great, yeah. Can you recommend a way to get rid of chlorine in a base? Just pump it into its own little room table. Store it up. Sure, I just heard the door go. Woman? Whoa. Oh. Did I spook you? Why are you home so early? I thought we were burglars, I was going to fuck you up. You should say hello next time, baby. I was like, I can hear people. And then I shouted woman, and you didn't reply. So I was going to come fuck you up.
It didn't like you kind of come on the wrong page.
Hmm.
It's okay. Good though. Good God, man.
Good God, dog boy.
Yeah.
The woman's here, everyone.
Hello.
I say I thought you'd have a driving lesson, so I wasn't expecting you back this time.
No, I'm going to start taking a little bit less at a time. No, 'cause
You still checking the test cancellations?
Yeah, every day. All day. Not just once, like 20 times a day.
Elapsus says happy early birthday.
You told them!
I may have mentioned it. It's because
Hey, Nimbus.
it's probably not going to be a late stream tonight because of that, guys. That's why I mentioned it earlier.
Hi, Carl. Hello, the troll. That's
the
me.
troll.
I am darling lady.
Wait. Good day? Alright, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
I'm just knackered because I lost that last hour this morning. Because of the thunder.
I mentioned that before. I mentioned about the thunderstorms.
Happy dog on creation day, whatever happens. It's tomorrow. Thank you.
Dragon Creation Day.
I was created.
Dragons aren't created, they just sort of poof into existence.
Well, I poofed into existence 27 years tomorrow. Oh, 27.
27, you old bitch. Jesus
Right,
Christ.
you'll be 35 this year, eh?
I don't know, because I
You-
never remember my age.
Happy hatching day for what?
Happy Hatching Day.
That's me. No, poof. Happy poof
Oh,
day.
created by poofing. But who poofs the poofies? Well, go and do a chill, go and do a food, and go and do an art.
I don't want food.
Why don't you just cook them sausages? Something, you got some nice sausages in there, haven't you?
They don't know what I'm doing.
No,
Sorry, I was just banging my belly as in hungry.
slapping her belly like she's
Slapping my
hungry.
belly.
Alright, go do that.
Did I say okay?
Shh. No, shut it too. If you wouldn't mind making a coffee in an hour or so, 45 minutes, so that'd be nice. These don't need to be gold amalgam, but never mind, I've done it now. Alright. Hurry up! God damn it. I might actually start pumping this in now. And we'll just nip this tile out. Priority immediate. Should we do this as yellow? I don't do the yellow stuff all that often. I do like doing it. Whap! Ah! Poofing? More like pomfing. Pomfing later. What's a pomfing? I don't want to Google it. Is that something terrible? Pomfing? Don't know if I want to Google this. You know what pomf is? No, I don't know what pomf is. Pomf? Don't know if I approve of the pomf. I don't know what a pomp is. We advise against Googling it. Okay. Kind of want to know. No, I'm not going to do it now. Shit. I think I just closed my browser. Fuck. Come on, do this one. And then do that one. Hooray! We did it with absolutely no stress at all. Yeah, I'm just going to connect this pipe up. I don't want that water to sit there, so we'll just deal with the initial tiles with the liquid and hope that they finish this in time. It's like making noise. Is it another word for a fanny fart? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're talking about? Because that is not what it's called in this country. At all. Ramsey, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? The sound you make when you fall backwards onto the bed. Oh, maybe I went... Maybe I took that the wrong way then. The way they were saying it was like it was going to be something terrible. This is the pre-release base still. Yeah, Killer Dreams, still in the same base, mate. It involves Lollis. Lollis? Lollies? Lollis? Oh, come on. Why aren't they doing this immediately? Top priority. Where the fuck my dupes at? They in a disco? They're in a disco! Been busy at work. I've not had a chance to stop by. You are still going strong, Killer. You're in the colony, aren't you? You're still going well. Oh, come on. There we go. You son of a bitch, Cryptic. Get it built. Get it built. There we go. It's nice that it kind of snaps off once it's done. I do kind of like that. It's a nice little feature. It's something we've never really used. But I like it. Right then, so that's that done. The water can now bypass nicely if it wants to. But if we ever need some for this, we can pump this back up here. That'll be good. It's something in front of that vent. Yeah, we've got some ethanol in here. There we go. We literally just got that done in time. And shploop. There we go. And now we have the water. Very good. Very blue. I honestly don't know what the fuck you chebs are talking about. Right. We're going incognito. I know that's not all that secure anyway. But I want to know. What the fuck's a lolicon? Wait. Just so I understand. A lolicon? I've never heard this fucking word before. Sexual attraction to young girls. An individual fixated on young, generally prepubescent girls. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? A pomp is the sound you make when you fall backwards onto the bed while being a little girl. Listen, we'll have no more of that shit in this stream. No more. No more. Don't any of that fucking shit. Don't like it. No. No. Next time, it's a ban. Jesus. I'm gonna ban them all. Bring it up, little girls. Prepubescent. Leave!
That's not nice.
No!
Burn you.
Yep.
Bye.
Never again. Bastards. Right, we're moving on. Ah, shit, the bed. Ah. I forgot all about this. Alright. Piss. Piss all over it. Sorry, right. Knutson, hello, hello, hello. I didn't get to welcome you. Fuck all over it. Right, let's get rid of this. Hopefully this... Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Right, anyway. You heard it and instantly knew where it was going. I honestly, terrible. Terrible and bad and wrong and not good. And the opposite of good and really bad. Anyway. Let's drop that there. No more speak of that in chat. Let's move on. Alright. You might as well be cancelled because you're worthless. And let's get a little bit more salt water dropped up here. God damn it, that went everywhere. It went everywhere. So there's going to be some on here. No? Ah, it's all fell down here. Bastard. Okay. Avian, long time no see. How are you doing? I just became active again. Please don't ban. I won't ban you yet. But any more of that. Insta-bans. Insta-death. What do you have for those high-pressure tanks aside from a lot of storage? Oh, sorry, what use do you have for them? It's exactly that, it's just storage. It's so I can get everything in one spot. I like the look of all the liquids stored around the base and stuff. It pleases me. Pleases me greatly. So that's what we're doing it for. How are you, life and the missus? Yeah, all good. All good this end. Not too bad at all. I'm going to have to fix all the rest of these loaders. I've still got some loaders over here that are lead. Lead. I thought they'd be fine, but we've ended up heating this up too much. That's why we heated this shit up. We're bringing regolith down here. And super hot salt. That'll do it. That'll do it. $47 kilos. We'll put a little bit more in here. I'll deal with those loaders in a second. Let's just get this open. I want to get in here, tune up these rooms, and have a little tinker. And then the next thing is getting into space. Jesus. There's always something, isn't there? There's always something. I don't want too much water coming here. Yeah, changing them loaders is a bit of a pain in the ass because I have to look at the line to remember what goes where and... Alright, I just want like half of this. Oh, that'll do. 50 kilos, fine. Royce. No, I do want a bit more water here, I think. Cancel that. I do want a bit more water here because this is going to be like quite a lot of heat coming through here, so that will be fine. Right then, let's rip some of this stuff out and rebuild these. You can see we're going to keep having these problems because they're fucking lead. And we might still have the problem with them being gold, but I'm hoping it will dissipate the heat enough. So this one is for rust. And this one here is for coal. Rust, coal. I think my brain would melt after having built this many systems. Yes. Oh, they're also sweeping loads of stuff from the oil biome at the moment, aren't they? So that's going to have a bit of an effect on heat as well. Okay. Fuck it, we'll figure it out. Can you explain this contraption to me real quick? This is basically just a dropper room where we drop all of our goodies. This is the only thing that my dupes really interact with in terms of storage. And the reason for that is I want all my gubbins to be stored in this one room. And then the sweepers sort of dish it out to the different conveyor loaders that we have for different lines. Depending on what we're sending to different parts of the base. That is the plan. That is what we is doing. So you can see my conveyor loaders are loading up granite. Everything's basically dumped in these tiles here. Coal, 8. No, a 9. Like an automated sort of, yeah, sort of. I mean, it's not an automated hauler. Some of our products get dumped into here through these chutes from the base, but a lot of it is just dropped by my dupes. I'm probably going to put a conveyor line into the south at some point, so that I can bring all the crap up from our oil biome just on a conveyor line. I'm looking for consumable ore, and this one's rust, isn't it? Oop. But yeah, I don't want my dupes running back and forth, having to put like coal into loaders and stuff like that, so it's all just done with my sweepers. Like you can see, our lumber is coming in from the chutes here. That lumber is coming from these tree farms, so when it gets, you know, when the trees get harvested, it goes down our conveyors, goes down this line, and then this just comes into here and gets dropped off, and then they can top up my conveyors for the lumber, for example. I wonder why they're picking up regolith. I think they might be in a bit of an infinite loop up here. Oh no, they're not. This is filled. Oh wait, let's turn this off. That was where they were bringing in regolith. Okay. Fine. That should do us. Cool. Right then, so just get these sorted. This one's for lumber, which is industrial ingredient lumber with a 9. This one is completely foreign to me. What the hell are you? Where the algae? Algae. So... yeah, you're algae, and then you're sand. So... again, this is why I didn't want to rip these out. And... sand. Well, it can be sand or regolith, I guess. Filtration, just both of them. This one's not online yet, and these two aren't online yet. These aren't doing anything yet. That's fine. Cool. Right, there we go. So we're now liquid lockified. So, what I want to do is remove this. This is going to be an explosion of CO2, but that's fine. We'll remove you, and I'm going to have to put some doors in. Don't actually need these ladders anymore, I don't think. Don't think I have any use for these. To like there. And we'll just split this into 2 rooms. And we'll need a door there as well. And a little tile there. And there. And, yeah, something like this. I'm doing mesh tiles, that'd be nicer. So maybe we could have the mesh tile. Yeah, mesh tile there, mesh tile there. Cancel that. Get rid of that. just so we can get down here. And then doors. And then we've split the rooms up then. That should be fine. Okay. Brace yourselves. And we also need to get that joint plate done over there as well. Come on. Rip you out for a second. A lot of CO2 has just compressed all that oxygen to nothing, which is fine. Do I still want to leave an access down here? No. We'll do a little access down here. Nope. He like went to nip that wire out and then changed his mind at the last second. Son of a bitch. There we go. And then what we need is... Fuck. Shit, I could have sworn we'd get that on there. If I've got a power control station, here's the deal. If I've got a power control station and make it into a power plant, will they only tune up this room, or will they try and tune this room as well? As you can see, it's already too big. Just drop this down one, I guess. Look a little bit derpy, but it'd work. All you need is fuck. La 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 la. Ay, ay, ay. I think we do need it in each room. All you need is fuck. Ah, it's gonna look nasty. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it just for this. All you need is fuck. No one judge me. I have no judging here. I'm debating. Seen dupes with microchips from one power plant to another, but I don't know if they'll tune up generators outside the room. I think they all need to be power plants. I think they can move the chips around, but I think they all do need to be power plants in order for them to actually tune anything up in the room. But to be honest, until I've got exosuits anyway, I don't think they'll be able to do any tuning because they'll just run out of puff before they can do it. Ah, shit. This be fine. It ain't pretty, but it'll work. God damn it. Oh, Cryptic is very stuck. If we can get this done immediately, please. Otherwise, he fucking dead. I don't have to go through the wall and let 400 kilos of CO2 into my base. Alright, you can get out now. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Who else is idle? Rockman. Huh?
You see this?
Oh.
Pretty fucking big bag, isn't it?
Pretty fucking big bag, isn't it?
Pretty big bog, isn't it?
Oh, it looks weird. Looks feathery. Psyllium husk. Produce of India. Best before 1st of December 2021. Dissolve 5 grams to 10 grams in about 250 ml of liquid. For larger doses, use more liquid. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. So it's oats and wheat. Oh no, packed in an area that handles seeds, oats and wheat. Carbohydrates, 89 grams. Is that in the entire bag?
So, yeah.
Psyllium husk. It does look a bit like cocaine on stream. But if we look a bit closer, it's all feathery and weird.
You won't be able to get that.
It's like coconut fines. Maybe it'll make some delicious bready things for us.
Possibly, yeah. Just thought I'd show you. Not really good, but there you go.
Nice. That's food. It looks like sand. What it is, me and the lady are on a low carb thing, as you know. We're on like a protein diet, but we've both at the moment got real bad cravings for like bread, pasta, you know, crust, pastry, things like that. And a lot of the things that we tried with like just using coconut flour have not worked. They have not been good at all. So psyllium husk is apparently a material you can use to give things like that elasticity that you get in bread, you know, from kneading bread. So that's what we've got. We highly suggest konjac noodles. Konjac noodles. Shirataki noodles are long white noodles. They are often called miracle noodles or konjac noodles. They're made from glucomannan, a type of fibre that comes from the root of the konjac plant. Are they low carb? Do you know? It's got to be low carb, low sugar. That's the thing. We're not eating sugar. We're not eating sugar or carbs for the most part. Tiny bit of carbs. Not very much. As little as we can. How's the diet going? I hear people get a big boost of energy from that diet. Not too bad. I've lost nearly 3 stone so far. So, getting there. I've been on keto for a year now. They are 0 net carb. My goodness. Again, what about sugars and stuff? Gotta be careful of them sugars. Gotta be careful. Right, power control. Built from gold. Yeah. Perfect. What is that in pounds? Well, a stone is 14 pounds, isn't it? Stones to LBs. Yeah, 14 pounds. So, what's that? Nearly 42 pounds-ish. Getting there. I'm on the verge of 3 stone. It keeps fluctuating a little bit. I probably need to realistically start doing more exercise at this point. My exercise has been lacking. But konjac noodles, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for that, Crow. Any other little tips you've got, mate? Any other little dietary wonders, let me know. Because I'm all for mixing it up a little bit. Because that shit gets stale if you don't mix it up. Right, these are going to need power. I've not really thought about that yet. But I do have transformers that I could possibly do this. Pow. We'll just for now we'll just come. You don't even have power yet. For now we'll just come down here. Make sure this gets built with some lead. Yeah, I may end up bringing a few circuits down here, so let's run this through the wall for now. Don't these need power? I thought they did. No? I thought these needed power to run. God, it's a long time since I've bothered tuning up machines. Go for my plastic surgery. Plastic surgery? On September 11th? Did keto 15 months and lost 101 pounds. Wow. Is it a little bit of a nip and tuck? Cauliflower rice. Yeah, cauliflower rice we've been having loads of. It's getting a little bit boring. But that's the thing, I need to mix it up a little bit. If I get bored, I'm like, I want to be miserable. We'll put gold in these. I could have sworn these needed power, but maybe I'm just tripping balls. Not used these in ages, I say. Can you give brand new player tips on choosing starting dupes? Generally, I would go for somebody that's really good at research, someone that's really good at digging, and someone that's really good at building. If you can, try and get somebody that's got an interest in cooking as well. That'd be handy. That normally does me. But it depends. Different people want different things. Some people want an early farmer. I normally don't worry too much about a farmer. But yeah, you definitely want somebody that's good at research, ideally. And somebody that's good at digging just gives you a quick head start as well. Right, we'll leave that going. We'll just let it do its thing. I want to start doing space. And we need to get an exosuit in here as well, don't we? There we go. Should really bring some gold down here, but otherwise they're going to try and do stuff in the CO2. They're not going to like it. Oh. Use a lot of coconut and almond flour as well, but you can also make some bread types stuff with flax. Yeah, well, we just got that psyllium husk and we've got coconut flour already. It's basically because we've been eating lots of curries and a lot of like the cheaty naan breads, you know, like keto naan and stuff. They are based on psyllium husk, which was new to me. It was foreign to me. So yeah, we've got some now. It's fucking expensive though. That bag that I showed you was like 15 quid. But you 110 kilos, 100 kilos, no regard to what I eat or do. My body self-regulates around this weight by making me crave different foods. Next playthrough you go for carnivore. Oh, the achievement. Oh, that's nice. That is good. That is good. Fucking hell. So 110 pounds, did you say? How many pounds? 101 pounds. What's that then? 101 LDs 2. Oh. Stone. 7 stone. You lost 7 stone. Holy shit. Christ. Jesus, Jennifer, that is ridiculous. Seven stone. Incredible. Incredible. Well, fucking hell, fair enough. You deserve a nip and tuck. Christ. So, yeah, I don't know if they're going to actually get to tune these machines. I'd like it if they could, but I think we're going to need an exosuit in here. But I don't really want to do that now. What I'd like to do is start getting some of this done. So all of this up here is going to become a priority 8, and we're going to get our dupes up here and building. And then we're going to need a little room up here, as I say, for speed. Now, I'm thinking this tube could take a little detour up here. Ah, shit, no it can't. You're going to have 2 separate tubes, because if I'm planning on building more rocket stuff down here, it's going to get melted. So let's build as if we're going to have rockets there in the future. So we need another tube up here, in theory. And we've still got enough plastic to do this, so should be fine. And yeah, this stuff can be ripped out now, I think. This was to stop any water flowing down here earlier, but that'll be okay. 6 kids catch up with you. They already tuned at least one coal gen. I wasn't really watching. That's the other thing. I don't get the full benefit of the tune, do I? Yeah, microchip. So that one's been tuned up. It's still only giving me 600 watts though. Or has it been tuned? It's had a microchip. Again, I only ever built these when they first came out, and I've never built them since. Still just producing 600 watts. It's just tuned in the tooltip. Yeah, I don't think these have been done. They've had the chip delivered, but they've not actually done the tune-up animation. I doubt they will until we get exosuits in here, honestly. I do remember making 1 million microchips though, so I don't really want that to happen. How much does a microchip weigh? 5 kilos. I might put a little pressure plate there. Toggles it off. A 5 kilogram microchip, yeah. I wish they'd fix this fucking yellow text on white. What sort of idiot designer puts yellow text on white? 5 kilos. Still made out of genetic ooze. 5 kilos. Melting point 9,000. I'm just wondering if we could do like a weight plate made of iron here. Can I overbuild? Pricks. That was me. Fuck you. Oh, Ramsey the best boy. Doing some great work. Yes, they're going to make microchips, but they ain't going to be delivering them, I don't think. So, yeah, my thoughts were, if I just put a little thing here and told it to disable this if it's ever got like 20 kilos on it or something, that'd be fine, wouldn't it? You know, active if below whatever. Don't know if I need any gate on here or anything, but fuck it.